Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we will talk about Trump's major announcement that could change everything. Donald Trump has once again captured the nation's attention with a major announcement that promises to shake up the political landscape. Known for his bold statements and unexpected moves, Trump's latest revelation has left many speculating about the future direction of his campaign and the potential ripple effects on the 2024 election. As his supporters rally and critics analyze, this announcement could very well redefine the course of US politics. But what does it mean for his bid to return to the White House? Here's everything you need to know about Trump's game-changing announcement. On Thursday, Donald Trump delivered a major economic announcement at the Detroit Economic Club, unveiling a transformative plan aimed at revolutionizing the US automotive industry. This video forms a key part of his broader economic agenda and has sparked a significant amount of interest, particularly among American workers and businesses. The centerpiece of his plan involves imposing tariffs of up to 1,000% on vehicles imported from other countries, a bold move intended to encourage domestic manufacturing and protect American jobs. But this is only the beginning, as Trump hinted that more good news is on the way for the American people. Let's dive deeper into the details of this announcement and its potential impact on the country. Tariffs to boost domestic production. During his speech, Trump made it clear that he's determined to revitalize the U.S. automotive industry, which he believes has been undermined by foreign competition and unfavorable trade policies. To address this, he proposed a dramatic increase in tariffs on vehicles imported from abroad, warning that these tariffs could be as high as 1,000%. This would effectively multiply the current import duties tenfold. Trump's goal is to make it prohibitively expensive to import cars that aren't manufactured in the United States, thereby incentivizing companies to build their vehicles domestically. Such a move could have far-reaching consequences. On one hand, it could significantly stimulate domestic manufacturing and create more jobs within the automotive sector. On the other hand, the price of imported vehicles would skyrocket, potentially leading to higher costs for consumers. However, Trump's message was clear: his administration would prioritize American workers and businesses over cheaper imports from abroad. The Built in America plan. Trump also introduced his Built in America plan, a comprehensive economic strategy designed to promote US manufacturing across industries. Central to this plan is a reduction of the corporate tax rate to 15% for companies that manufacture their products domestically. This is a significant incentive for businesses, as it would allow them to reduce their tax burdens and reinvest more money into their operations. The plan doesn't stop there. Trump also proposed tax credits for research and development, which could spur innovation and technological advancements within the U.S. auto industry. By encouraging companies to invest in R&D, Trump aims to ensure that American-made vehicles are not only competitive in terms of cost, but also on the cutting edge of design and technology. Another key element of the plan involves making interest on car loans fully tax-deductible for small businesses. Trump emphasized that this policy would help small businesses purchase vehicles by allowing them to deduct the interest paid on auto loans from their taxable income. For example, if a business pays $2,400 in interest over the course of a year, that amount could be deducted from their total income, reducing their tax liability. This, according to Trump, would make vehicle ownership more accessible to millions of Americans and stimulate demand for domestically produced vehicles. Revitalizing the U.S. auto industry. Trump's proposals are designed to revitalize the U.S. auto industry, which has faced significant challenges over the past few decades. Once the world capital of automotive production, Detroit and Michigan as a whole have seen a decline in manufacturing jobs as factories were shuttered and production shifted overseas. Trump laid much of the blame for this on what he described as globalist politicians and the disastrous policies of NAFTA and China's entry into the World Trade Organization. According to Trump, the U.S. lost nearly 4 million manufacturing jobs due to these trade agreements, with Michigan alone losing almost 250,000 jobs, including 40% of all auto jobs. He painted a grim picture of abandoned factories, decaying buildings, and neighborhoods left in ruins by the exodus of manufacturing jobs. Detroit was decimated, as if by a foreign army, Trump remarked, arguing that the country's economic policies had allowed foreign businesses to take advantage of American workers, making auto loans tax-deductible. One of the most striking aspects of Trump's proposal is his plan to make interest on car loans fully tax-deductible for individuals, not just businesses. Trump compared this to the tax deduction available for mortgage interest, explaining how it could work for vehicle loans. For example, if a homeowner pays $15,000 in mortgage interest in a year, they can deduct that amount from their taxable income. Trump envisions a similar policy for car loans. If someone pays $2,400 in interest on their car loan over a year, they would be able to deduct that amount from their income, reducing the amount of taxes they owe. This policy could have a dramatic impact on the auto market. By making car loans more affordable, Trump hopes to encourage more people to upgrade their vehicles. This would be particularly beneficial for those who use their cars for work, such as Uber drivers or delivery workers, as it would allow them to purchase better, more reliable vehicles without the burden of high taxes on interest payments. In turn, increased demand for vehicles would benefit automakers, who could then reinvest in their operations and hire more workers, creating a positive cycle of economic growth, bringing back American jobs. Throughout his speech, Trump made it clear that his ultimate goal is to bring back the millions of manufacturing jobs that have been lost to foreign competition. He argued that by imposing tariffs on imports and offering tax incentives for domestic production, his policies would help rebuild the U.S. automotive industry and make the country less reliant on foreign goods. He also addressed concerns about potential retaliatory tariffs from countries like China, acknowledging that while such actions are possible, they wouldn't be enough to offset the benefits of his policies. Trump emphasized that other countries, especially China, have long profited from selling their products to American consumers, and it was time to reverse that trend by supporting American businesses and workers. Impact on the 2024 election. As Trump looks ahead to the 2024 presidential election, this announcement is clearly aimed at winning over key swing states like Michigan, which was once part of the so-called blue wall of Democratic strongholds. However, recent polling data suggests that Michigan voters may be warming up to Trump's message, with some polls showing him leading in the state. His promise to restore the state's automotive dominance and bring back jobs could be a winning strategy, particularly among working-class voters who have felt left behind by previous administrations. Conclusion: Donald Trump's announcement marks a bold step in his efforts to reshape the U.S. economy and reclaim the country's position as a global leader in manufacturing. His proposed tariffs, tax cuts, and incentives for domestic production represent a significant shift in economic policy, one that could have far-reaching effects on the automotive industry and beyond. While the plan has its critics, it also has the potential to bring back jobs, stimulate economic growth, and make vehicle ownership more affordable for millions of Americans. As the 2024 election approaches, it remains to be seen how these policies will resonate with voters. But one thing is clear: Trump is betting on a return to Made in America to fuel his campaign and the country's economic future. Trump's latest announcement has already sent shockwaves through the political world, reigniting debates and stirring emotions on both sides of the aisle. Whether this bold move strengthens his chances in the 2024 election or complicates his path forward remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that Trump continues to be a dominant force in American politics, capable of making headlines and shifting the conversation with every declaration. As the country watches closely, this announcement could be the pivotal moment that shapes the next chapter of U.S. political history.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration. We hope you are doing great. In this video, we will talk about Trump's major announcement that could change everything. Donald Trump recently unveiled a major economic plan at the Detroit Economic Club, focused on revitalizing the US automotive industry and strengthening democratic manufacturing. Central to this plan is the imposition of tariffs as high as 1,000% on imported vehicles not manufactured in the US. By dramatically raising import duties, Trump aims to encourage automakers to build their vehicles domestically, which he believes will protect American jobs and stimulate the local economy. This bold move could lead to significant changes in the automotive sectors, though it may also raise the cost of imported vehicles for consumers. In addition to the tariffs, Trump introduced the Build in America plan, which includes a reduction in the corporate tax rate to 15% for companies that manufacture their products in the US. The plan also offers tax credits for research and development, incentivizing innovation within the auto industry and making interest on car loans fully tax deductible for small businesses. This is intended to help small enterprises afford vehicles and reinvest in their operations. potentially leading to more job creation and economic growth. Trump also proposed extending the tax-deductible interest policy to individuals car buyers. He explained that just a homeowners can deduct a mortgage interest from their taxable income. Those with a vehicle loan would be able to deduct the interest they pay on their loans. For instance, if a borrower pays $2,400 in interest annually, that amount would be reduced from their income, lowering their overall tax burden. Trump believes this policy would make a vehicle ownership more accessible, encouraging more Americans to buy new cars and boosting demand for US-made vehicles. The former president emphasized that his plan is designated to bring back millions of manufacturing jobs lost to global competition and trade policies such as NAFTA and China entry into the World Trade Organization. Trump blamed these agreements for the decline of US manufacturing, particularly in states like Michigan, which lost nearly 250,000 jobs. In the auto industry alone, he argued that his plan would restore the US as the global leader in automotive production. With the 2024 election approaching, Trump's plan is also a strategic appeal to voters in key swing states like Michigan, which have been hit hard by the decline in manufacturing. By promising to revive the auto industry and bring back jobs, Trump is positioning himself as the candidate who will prioritize American workers and industry, making this announcement a central part of this campaign platform.